Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the 808 podcast where I interview CEOs, business owners, influencers, whoever I feel like. It's 4 questions, 8 minutes and 8 seconds because 808 looks like Bob. And here we go. Question number one in a few sentences, tell us who you are and what do you do?
Hi, my name is Elena Ionenko. I'm a co-founder of TurnKey Lender, technology company that's empowering lending around the globe.
Perfect, Elena. Question number two. What advice do you want to share? Go for it.
Okay, I want to share some advice from my personal experience. When I was a co-founder, first-time co-founder, I didn't have any sales experience, and it
Mhm.
was very tempting to try to find a person, a sales expert, who would come and sell my product for me.
Right.
And unfortunately, it doesn't work. So, my advice, if you're a founder, even if you don't have any sales experience, you have to learn how to sell your product.
Mhm.
And luckily, there are so many resources designed just for our founders like us who don't know how to approach it. But websites like close.com, gong.io, they have very detailed, very structured advices, playbooks, and multiple blog articles which in details describe all your steps. Because at the end of the day, you are designing a product. You know what pain you want to address. You know what problems you can solve for your customers, your potential customers. So you just need to master your skills, how you tell this story to your clients, and you have to master to just to learn all those sales techniques on how to address their objections. And I mean, these are
Mhm.
all skills that can be learned. Of course, it means getting out of your comfort zone because
Right.
that's a dreadful. I remember my first sales experience. I was shivering, and but I mean, that's the point of being a founder and a business leader. You have to get out of your comfort zone all the time, making yourself do things that you've never done before, you don't like doing, and maybe you just hate doing, but you just make this effort and magic happens.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that part there of get the sales system first before you hire someone. Because the idea being is when someone's new, they want to hire a salesperson. I said they're either going to be too expensive or they're going to suck. Because
Absolutely,
yeah,
that's my experience. I mean, I mean, it's wishful thinking, but you have to learn how to do it. Then you hire people, you teach them, and then you hire high level professional who helps you to kind of replicate yourself and to bring more kind of structure in your sales process and just
mhm,
expand it. Yep.
absolutely, 100% agree there. So let's get to question number three. Excuse me there. So, what other top CEOs, business owners, or influencers that you know are successful, like yourself, that you want to give a shout out to that should be a guest on my podcast?
Sure. I know so many successful founders and CEOs because, I mean, that's part of the startup journey. You talk to people, you learn from them, and you keep networking and you keep exchanging your experiences and your expertise. So I just want to shout out for the for co-founder of Zoom Rails. That's a Canada-based company that building payment processing platform. Co-founder named Miles Schwartz, and we've just signed a partnership agreement with them
Awesome.
and announced it this week. So I think he would be a great candidate for your podcast.
Perfect. I'll look him up here. Number four, Elena, it's the final fun question. Tell me about your first sale.
Okay, so my first sale was it was complete failure. Okay, do you want to hear about all my failures, or you want to hear about my first successful sale?
Let's do your first successful sale.
Okay, so that was an interesting company. They were doing pet leasing. So they were basically working with pet stores and offering installment plans for the purchase of pets, which might be very expensive.
Mhm.
It was just again, it was my first successful sales, and it just clicked. So, but I had quite a few complete failures before that, and it's just a matter of fact. You have to accept that you will fail certain number of times, but if you keep working and you're resilient, then as I said, at some point the magic happens. So they were a great customer. It was a very successful project. They expanded their business not only to pet leasing, but also to cattle leasing, to
Awesome.
wedding stuff leasing. So overall, it was good. So I just found the right customer who was the right fit, and that was a really
Wonderful.
good first sale.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Elena, you've got 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. So here's what we can do. We can do some promo time. You can ask me a question. You can even talk about the weather, whatever you want. Or since the best know when to be concise and when to end early, we end early. Go for it.
Okay, so I mean, since I'm here, I want to take this moment to talk more about my company and to educate people about our product. So we are technology for all kind of lending and credit operations. Basically, we help usual businesses to sell more of their goods and services by offering installment plans to their customers. And we are different because we built initially this platform for the banking industry, and we were very successful implementing it within financial industry. But we learned a lot, and we implemented a lot of AI tools to help people who don't know anything about credit, about credit scoring, about loan management, to use this simple tool to just sell more of their goods and services. It's a simple plugin. They don't have to know anything about credit. We take care of everything. It's run on autopilot, and you can keep focusing on building your business.
Right. It's an AI lending software for in its most basic of forms.
Yeah, so it's powered by AI, but again, it can work in any environment. Whether you give your customers 90 days credit and you want to make sure they pay on time, or you give them three installments to cover their payments. So we can support all of those, and that's the future of the fintech, and we're excited.
That is wonderful there. You pulled it off. 4 questions in 8 minutes and 8 seconds. Elena, why is it 8 minutes and 8 seconds?
Because 808 looks like Bob, I guess.
There you go. You pulled it off there. What is your website?
TurnKeyLender.com.
Perfect. It's in the description. It's magic there. Elena, thank you so much for being on. Tip of the hat to you.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
You're welcome. And for everyone else watching or listening, I am legally required to tell you to like, share, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, whatever the heck the social media network wants you to do. You all have a wonderful day. Now, I'll talk to you later. Bye.